taxi down Papa 4, hold short of Sierra, and I'll let you know if anything. Alright, down to Papa 4, hold short of Sierra, let's go with it. So it's a 782 South to the Dutch Road. 782 got 27 left, Yankee Juliet, Yankee Sierra. Juliet, Yankee Sierra, 27 left for 782. Who's that? 4-5, no, you can stay with me. We don't have anything new for you yet. Brown, with 1 pick up to 175, wind 497, X-ray, JetBlue 2035 ground. We are stopped right now on your destination en route of flight. You guys squawk of 1546? That's correct, so this is blue. Cover my wind squawk 7465. Yeah, no, the squawk there looks like they read you was it 1546? Sorry, 1546, that's blue, 22075, 27 left, eventually for departure taxi, right on Foxtrot, hold short of 27 right. Expecting 124 left, right on Foxtrot, number 7 right, blue, 22075. What's it, 536, cross runway 26, hold short of 27 right. Cross 26, hold short of 27 right, that's not that good.
At 7609, ready to go for pushing in.
Thanks, Careful 7609, you push that first.
Okay, for sure, thanks, 7609.
Y'all is 1960, will you be ready over there?
1960, what's ready?
1960, cross form Juliet, model return.
Cross forward and Juliet, model, Star 9.
Southwest 2152, runway 1, via Bravo Alpha, hold short of 4. Via Bravo Alpha, hold short of 4.
JetBlue 254 ready for passenger call.
JetBlue 254, runway 1, via Juliet, hold short of 4.
Taxi runway 1 via Juliet, short of runway 4, JetBlue 254.
United 551, push approved, Jet North on Kilo.
Approved, Jet North Kilo, United 551.
American 1178, runway 1 via Juliet, hold short of runway 4. You're released. You can cross 4 into the block behind Southwest over there. Monitor.
Alright, clear cross 4 into the block behind Southwest, copy 1-4, monitor tower up 839.
American 1178, American 1178 watch. Will you be ready on the other side? American 1178, stay on Juliet, cross 4 and monitor.
It's 7609, Jack.
Label 7609, runway 1 via taxiway Kilo Charlie, hold short of runway 4.
Kilo Charlie, short of 4, that's 7609.
United 551 watch, right to get you moving here in Jazz, Mama. Good morning, push back 5972, good morning to you. Push back is approved, flight number 2. Push back 2, breakout 5972. Maple 7609, cross 4, monitor Italia, follow the Delta Airbus out here on the other side. Good morning to you.
Okay, cross 4 and Charlie, we'll follow the bus, the Delta bus, sorry, and over surface 7609, jump, okay.
United 551, runway 1, dear Juliet, to hold short of runway 4.
Juliet, hold short of runway 4, United 5.
United 551, cross 4 and Moscow, good day to you.
Cross 4 Monaco, United 5, go ahead, break 1. Ground Southwest 1991, ready to push off 6 with lookout.
Southwest 1991, good morning to you. Push back 6, please go.
Push back 3, Southwest 1991.
Push 5972, runway 1, dear taxiway Juliet, hold short of runway 4.
Runway 1, Juliet, hold short of 4.
All right, I think I'm finally ready to get some testing in here. For those of you that have been following along, I've been working on a couple of PMDG config files. Alex sent me a few last night. I've been working on them for the wee hours, and we're going to see what those edits have done to the airliner. And I've also decided, since that third experimental window was working in the center, I set everything up last night. Spent about 3 hours getting everything lined up. So we're going to see how that looks. That you should have a nice view now. Everything should line up nice. So I'm a little bit winded. And how about we get on out of here? We're all buttoned up and everything is programmed in. This is a quick flight. This is 200 miles. We're just going to Miami to do some testing. There's some pretty wicked weather out there, so. Let's get that clock going. Now hopefully these edits are going to work out. I tried them real quick and they look pretty good. So your view should match up nice. Looks good for me right here. And we've got 17, all right. And again, I don't have the monitor for you because I've been using it, my iPad here, for everything that's been going on, work-wise. That's just flight aircraft that you see there. Orlando's kind of a bumpy airport. I did some taxiing around in here when I was doing some testing, and wow, man. Might be a little too far in the push there. Just don't push us in the lake.
Ground, push 47
taking us here? There's water right there. Johnny, where are you taking us? That is a very far push. And then some. Look at this. Hopefully we can get away from that. We don't end up in it. Because I do not want to start over again. Whoa. That was wicked. Alright, are you going to stop yet or what? What a push. I think we're going to drive to Miami.
Transition over to Juliet now. We'll take Juliet short.
Where are we going here? I think we really are driving to Miami. And I think if I stop this oh, crap. Stop. Let's see if it lets us go here. Look at this nonsense. Hope you didn't damage any of my stuff here. Can we pull forward here? Let's get away from this. I think you damaged my stuff here. We are removed here. I think I gotta start this over again. I don't believe this nonsense. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to reprogram everything. I'll be back live again, maybe. Are you gonna let us go? Well, that was asinine. You break anything here? Alright, maybe we're good. That was ridiculous. Alright. How about we do this stuff first here? U, T, A, U. Don't need that anymore. I think I'm going to back out of my own power from now on. This pushback isn't what it's cracked up to be, that's for sure. And recall. Look, I already got it here. You know what? Let me run through this whole section here. Make sure nothing's screwed up here. Fuel levers are idle at the tent. Engine generators are on. We're on 1. AC voltmeter selector. Yeah, we're on 1. Probe heat selectors are on. Engine wing any ice is required. They're off. Hydraulic pump switches. They are on. Bleed air panel. We are set. Exterior lights. We are good. Master caution done. Flaps set for takeoff. Transponder TA auto. Weather radar. Flight controls. I did put weather radar on, did I not? Alright. Hopefully that's going to be the only mishap. And the one good thing is that, well, I'm going to see how these flight controls work. That's what I really want to test, but hopefully they didn't do anything to the aircraft that's going to interfere with that. And we've got 17 right.
Runway 1, Kilo Charlie, short of
And like I said, this airport's full of lumps and bumps and dips and all kinds of nonsense. I have no idea where they're going to pop up. Looks like there's one right here. Looks like there's a few right here. Let's take that nice and easy, shall we?
American maintenance reposition approved via Kilo. What's the parking spot again, Oscar?
You would think we were on a dirt field.
For American maintenance, just as you pass the southbound, pull behind gate 22 for the obstruction tub. Please don't pull into the gate area.
Definitely have a whole ton of cloud cover up there. I don't know what we're going to see.
Alaska maintenance, obstruction. American maintenance will give way to you as you pull into the terminal. Korea 5015, you release at 40.
May have to lower that left monitor down just a touch. I know this is a bad area right here. I hit this the other day.
What I want you to do is give way to southwest there as you make the right turn in front of him. Follow him into the block. Monitor tower, good morning to you.
Okay, we'll follow the southwest on our right hand. Monitor tower, coming up 5015, point of interest.
American maintenance, I'm sorry about that. You can
Water looks pretty cool.
Watch the ground, Delta Maintenance 5. Watch the ground, Delta Maintenance 5.
Maintenance, yes, sir.
Located near the firehouse, like reposition under soda 19.
Delta maintenance, okay. Hold there at the firehouse. Just coming up.
Copy that, Delta Maintenance 5, hold.
I think we're past all the lumps and bumps and divots. You can definitely feel my voice today.
And Delta maintenance, I have one direction maintenance coming back there. As soon as I get them clear.
I do get a flicker every now and then, but that front screen is definitely way better running the extra external. It's weird.
Good morning to you, Captain Buck.
We got this down to H1, and we're making a left. Right, actually, yes.
He's just coming up on the block of 4. He's going to pass behind you, and then you'll push back to 3. And let me know when you're ready for the reposition.
I tell you, if we're running 7 monitors, the performance is amazing. On Ultra, no less.
I missed that last call. One more time.
JetBlue left 33, push 24.
Roger, JetBlue, just hold that push-up company disconnecting right behind you. Be just a couple minutes.
JetBlue left 33.
Want to pull the spot 1?
Yeah, if you can. I didn't know if they were disconnected.
So the new edit, the tiller steering, feels pretty good.
JetBlue 1133 going to pull up, and you can push the spot 2.
Push spot 2, JetBlue left 33. Yeah, let's call. I'm trying to call where they disconnected.
I think you got it.
Yeah, we just got it.
No doubt about it. Has a smoother feel to it.
Good morning to you. Your push-up is a cruiser.
Let's switch over. That's up. My clock up. We got the Danny 3 departure. Tennis notified, exterior lights, engine start select is the continuous, auto throttles arm, transponder, TARA, park and brake release, 40%. And we're on our way. Alright, so we'll see what these edits have done to the control surfaces. Oh, the feel for me, that is. Uh, 40%. Stable. Thrust is set. Yeah, speed's active. Check, throttle hold. Rudder feels pretty good. Gear up. Flaps 1. Beautiful view. Flaps up. Some pretty wicked weather out there. Hey, Paulo, how's it going? You just caught me on the way out. I'm doing some testing. Heading on down to Miami. And I like the feel of this now. It feels pretty good. And you can have it. Not too bad. My voice is acting up a little bit today. I can feel it. I got this cough that's been bothering me. It's lingering. I don't want to take any cough syrup. It's the wrong shot, Johnny. I can't remember which one.
Go.
106. And I do believe we're going to get picked up rather quickly.
West of the field is very low level. You won't be able to get by there, so I wouldn't recommend coming this way.
Clouds look wicked. And we get picked up at about 80 miles. We'll be on the approach chart. Oh, that looks fantastic. That looks great. And it's smooth. A little bit of peekaboo with the ground down there. Yeah, liking that. So the edits are looking good. I'm going to check this video once I'm done, but where I'm sitting, the bezels with the screens matching on the left and the right look pretty much almost spot on. This one might be up just a touch. I have to take another look at that. But it should look good for you as well. And that's 10. And you're off. And we've got the autopilot's engaged, attendants have been notified, cabin pressurization, yeah, we'll be monitoring that. Engine bleeds are on, pack switches are auto, APUs are off, exterior lights is needed. Yep, and yep. Engine switches is needed, they're off. Auto brake selector is off, landing gear is off. Yuki, we should have 10 on the fuel. We're 10 on the fuel, right on the button. 119. Great view. So far, I like the new edits. The new config edits, they look, they feel pretty good with the flight controls. And the set that I got last night, I haven't touched at all. So, although I have fooled around with the sensitivity a bit, so it's different than what Alex is using, but the feel of the aircraft is definitely much better. We'll see on the approach and landing. But this is definitely feeling a lot better. You know what? It's pretty smooth. They can run around. I thought we were going to get beat up. It's been pretty windy down here, at least down in Boca. Yeah, those center flickers, yeah, they're finally gone. And believe it or not, Paulo, I actually had to run an additional screen in my center. It would be nice if 2024 offered networking. That would be great, because then you can crank this up full bore. I could run computer for each monitor and then run MS 2020 as a server. That would be great. Then I'd only have to run 5 screens off the main computer instead of 7. And that's 18. And altimeter to, yep, standard, and monitor. Oh, today the vibrations are even today. They seem to bounce around, left, right, left, right. Last couple of rides, they've been pretty even, though. And we've got, what, 13 miles at top of climb and another 155 to go. And I want to go back and review the video because I want to take a look at some of the turns with these config numbers in here for the ailerons. See if that jerkiness is gone or reduced. I was a little too busy to look for it. And I'm running the latest graphic drivers from NVIDIA, the ones that were just released the other day. And they so far appear to be keepers. Here's your wind now. Yeah, we got 34, 35 knot crosswind smacking us now. Hey, jet driver, how's it going? Yep. One of these days, yeah. What do we have here? Maybe another 50 miles. We'll be on that chart. Only reason why we're not on that chart now is because this is not to scale. So, there's no moving map display on that section. And that basically just puts us at cruise. And that's 25 minutes from the gate, 12 minutes from entering the runway. Yeah, jet driver. Believe it or not, I actually added another 4K visual into the mix, increasing the workload on my hardware, and yet I'm getting smoother results out of my center screen. It doesn't make any sense to me. There's something weird going on. I think it has something to do with MS 2020's menu being available on screen where you can pull it down. It's the only explanation that I can see, because the experimental views don't have that. And so now I'm actually running a 4K here, 4K here, 4K here, and another 4K behind this one. That's the main monitor. So, go figure. Networking would be great for 2024. That would be a huge plus. Networking. I hope that's on their menu. So what do we have here? We've got 40 miles to top of descent, so we're just about on our way down already. 132 miles to go. And the edits look pretty good. So far they look like they're going to be a keeper. Put them in last night. I think I started about 1, 2 in the morning on the edits. And the first time I put them in, I must have done something wrong. Because I started out at the runway, and as soon as I hit the throttles, all this thing did was, as I went down the runway, so I went back and started from scratch. Lo and behold, a couple of hours later, I found that I must have put something in wrong because all the data seemed to work second go around. Yeah, we got a nice right wicked turn coming up on the back end. I'm going to try and remind myself to keep an eye on that turn for that jerkiness. It actually looks like it's clearing up a little bit heading down my way from Orlando. Should have set the flight up into West Palm, being that I come into that airport all the time in the real world. That should be in range. And what are we good to on the way down? Above 15. Recheck. It's a nice ride. Looks like Okeechobee Reservoir over there to the right. Still getting slapped with a 30 knot crosswind. Trying to push us out to sea. That's a half hour from the gate. And we're 18 miles top of descent. Not bad. And let's see. Can't be more than 30 miles off this chart now. And 15, I said, right? Get them back in their seats. And I'm going to have a look real quick. That's already done, but alright. 280 below, above 15. Bujada, we need to be above 13. Crustal, we need to be below 16. Yakko, below 13. Ziggy, we got a speed restriction. 250 at 11, yes. Bonefish above 11. Okay, 230. Above 9. And 6. What did I say we had on the way in? Decision height is a deuce. Two 272. And we're on our way down. 33 minutes from the gate, 19 minutes from the runway, and we're 92 miles from being done. Alright, that's in, that's in. 1091. That's good. That is set. And you are good. There we have C-Stool 2. Another beautiful ride. And how about you for now? And let's get that in, shall we? You on? Not yet. How about you? There you go. And let's get you in on back up. Nice uneventful ride. Oh, we're on that shot now. Here we go. Beautiful. And let's get you set. And we should be just about ready for 18. Bleed air panel, auto pressurization panel, land altitude is in, passenger signs are on, auto brake selectors set, flight instruments and radios are set, local Q and H, that is not in. That's in now. Recall. And VREF minimums are in. We're good down to 10. And we need to be above 15 at, was that Resick? We're at 18 and change right now, so we're good. So we're good down to 10. And we should have A3 on the fuel at Resick, and we've got A3. We're right on the money. Local pressure. 65 miles out. Tell you, the peekaboo with the clouds looks really cool. It's just every now and then you can actually see little patterns when they're really faint. Looks a little weird. They can get that fixed. Other than that, the clouds look fantastic. 7.5. 8.2 on the fuel, right on the money. And we're 60 miles out now. Up next, we need to be below 16 at Seastal, and we are at 15.7 now. And we need to be below 13, above 11. So we are good down to 11. Right now she's just about borderline speed brake. Seastal 8.2 on the fuel, we're at 8.2. Looking pretty good. And there's the drag required. And above 11 at Ziggy, Bonefish. Okay, and 9, yes. Yep. Another right on the money approach into Miami. She is right on the mark. And we're 45 miles to end the flight now. We're closing the gap. We're at 12,000 right now. We need to be above 11, above Ziggy, and we just passed Ziggy, and we're good. Bonefish, we need to be above 11 as well. And right now we're at 11.7, so looking good. turn didn't seem that bad, but it wasn't one of those wicked turns we were making, so we'll see soon enough. All right, we need to be above 11, or at 11 actually at the option. And we're at 11,020 feet, and 11,000, we just popped it. Beautiful. And we need to be above 9, and then good day between 8 and 9. Miami's getting some good weather, yeah. In Boca, we're just, what, about an hour's drive up north? It's been windy all day. The winds have calmed down, though, a bit coming down my way. They're at 19 now. They were in the 30s up by Orlando, so definitely something going on up there. There's Fort Lauderdale, just about 9 o'clock. And that's 10. You're already set. Exterior lights, engine start selectors, EFIS panel, I'm already on terrain. Yeah, it looks like it opened up nicely, so we should have a pretty good view on the way in. Looks like a lot of this is either north or going north. 30 miles out. Below 9, above 8, and we just hit good day and we're at 89. And the fuel is 8, right on the money. Now this has been a great ride. And I will review the video after I get something to eat and check out some of these turns. I want to check out these two coming up here and see if it's got that, because it looks like it starts to turn as though it's a little lazy and then realizes it's late and then just picks up and just kind of tries to grab it. That's 45 minutes from the gate, and we're 25 miles out. And from roads, we're direct seat on. Let's swap that out now. Pretty amazing view. About a little air conditioning now. There you go. And we can keep. Give you a little drag. Holding at 4, yes. And 335. I'm still trying to figure that one out. Let's see what we get here. Yeah, we still need drag here. That looked pretty good. That actually looked pretty good. The next one I think is going to tell the whole story, but there's still a little bit of auto overcorrecting going on here. Overshoot and then it's got to correct. Not much. That was better than what it was. Yeah, it's just about all the drag I can give you, buddy. You want more drag? How about that? I'll give it a gear. Yeah, we'll see on this turn right here. A little bit of overcorrecting going there. Not as bad as what it was, though. Nowhere near as bad as what it was. Oh. And you know what? You can take the whole ride, baby. How about we start slowing down? Give me 5. Actually, we'll go right to 10. Go right to 10. Yeah, I'm going to go take a look at the video once I get in and everything's all said and done and go back and have another look. But that definitely looked a little bit better than what it was in the past, no doubt about it. That's a pretty cool view. E15 now. We're holding at 4. And I said that was 335. You can tell the difference, Jet Driver? Yeah, that's good. It looks smoother to me, that's for sure. 25. And we'll slow the landing speed. Oh yeah, 22, 23 knot, man. Dropping a 19 up to the 20s. We're getting beat up a little bit. I think I'm going to get ready to take this bad boy myself. I wonder if we had a wind update there, or a weather update. You know what? My bird. I got control. It's as if the wind shifts. Get an instant weather update. It almost feels like it. Got a 12 knot headwind. Alright, lights. Engine start select is auto brake, landing gear, speed brake, flaps, and they have been notified. Definitely has a better feel to it, no doubt about it. I think these config edits are a keeper. Few stutters there.
Approaching decision height. Decision height.
Landing. I wonder if it's the aircraft popping in. Definitely some flickers there.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Oh yeah, look at that wind shift. Went from a headwind to a crosswind. Now it's kind of in between. Yeah, it might be the aircraft doing it, I think. Something to look at. That was a pretty cool ride. And the tiller is definitely way better. You are up and running, yes. Whoa. Watch where you're going, Louis. Yeah, as soon as we start looking over at the aircraft, because there's a ton in here. Until it loads, it looks like. But the monitors should be lined up pretty nice. Those lines should look pretty good. That one might be a touch high, though. Did I start you? Should remove the aircraft and see if it stops. I am off, yes. Yeah, it's a 41-minute ride. They have a gate open for us, Johnny. Here's the APU. Yeah, a minute on the clock. Yeah, look at those stutters. Gotta be the aircraft. Got to be the aircraft after a flight. On the back end, look at that. That's gone. But it's on all three monitors now, so I know that it has to do with memory. Oh no, we're not going to take that spot. It's not just the one monitor doing it anymore, so I think I got to do something with the aircraft. Now, if I can't have him, I can't have him. A minute. That would stink. I have to give up those aircraft, though. Although I am trying some new settings in here. That looks like that DLSS ain't working all it's cracked up to be. Have to go try that AMD stuff. Let's kill you. And we're in. So I think for the config edits, I think they're pretty good. I think we're going to keep that. No doubt about it. And as far as the view, I may have to... Oh, now it looks pretty good sitting here. I may not have to move that one. That looks pretty lined up now. Mine now not be raised up just a touch. Got to bring that down just a little bit. But that right side looks pretty good. Let's put you back, and ground power. Ground air. And you're on standby. Okay, electrical power on ground, APU, we're on unconditioned air, fuel levers are cut off, anti-collision lights are off, passenger signs are off, fuel pump switches are off, electrical power, galley power is off, window heat switches are off, hydraulic pumps are off, electric 1 and 2, exterior lights is needed, we've got position, flight director switches are off, chocks in position, they gotta be, because we have power. Take those brakes off. Alright everybody, well I only ran this real quick to see if there were any issues with the configuration files that I put in there. Plus I wanted to take a look at this and make sure we're getting lined up now, being that I'm running at 80% view. So, and I've got all my pull-out screens readjusted for that as well. So this was a pretty good test. I hope you enjoyed the ride. I thought it was pretty cool. And I'll catch you on my next run, everybody. Take care. And we're 59 minutes into the gate. That should actually be stopped. 59 and 41. So that should actually be 40 and maybe 58. So from Orlando to Miami. All right, everybody. Take care. Catch you on my next run.
FedEx 3901 Heavy, make the next turn at Golf, cross runway 4 left, join Alpha to Ram, monitor ground on Alpha.
United 1064 is on the ALS floor right.
1064 near cat cockpit service phone, heavy button 767 on a mile and a half auto, runway 4 right, clear to land, top 8 is reported to be at 600.
4 right, clear to land, United 1064.
Taxi 247 reduced to 130 knots, runway 4 right.
Go ahead, clear to land, forward to 130.
Good afternoon, 130 is ready.